Okay, good afternoon. It is May 5th, 2021. And here's what we're looking at for today, a range day. I mean, prices really responded to these overnight highs and lows. So pretty simple to read. And I don't see many blue and red trades. I could be missing something, and on my way through this, I might change my mind on something. Actually, this one's green, but I really like this, and this just happened. I'm at work, and it happened when I walked out. Uh, but I definitely would have taken that because that's a failed breakout of congestion, and I really like those trades. But let's take a look. There were some good aggressive opportunities in here. So we had this channel working up overnight, and I drew it off this low, and this low. And here we get a first entry, and it breaks lower first and then goes higher. So it's a second entry, but it's also a first failed second entry short. So I am a huge fan of those when they combine. It's kind of like a breakout pullback as well. You got the EMA right here with the trend channel. So I really like that trade. And then we get this break, and it kind of just fizzled out. Did I look at actually? I think I was looking at it steeper. I hate it when they auto adjust your thing, but then yeah, this is how I was looking at it. You can lock it, but when you lock it, it'll like sometimes it'll adjust itself. Okay, it didn't adjust just then. So we do get a break, and then we get the second entry long combined with the failed second entry short. So I do like that. Then we get this leg up and some congestion, get a break. I don't see first entry, second entry. So that's second entry short. I wouldn't be going short there above the EMA. And then this is just congestive. Here, I'll make this a little bigger. And then we come down here. This looks like it's a bounce off the midline. Yeah, this is about the midline of the overnight highs and lows. And I liked this trade as an aggressive trade because it's a higher low with room back to the EMA. Um, that's really the only reason I liked it. But this is in the middle of the range, so it's aggressive. Could just be making another leg down, but that does work out. And then here, this is the failed second entry short. Um, but once it gets all congestive, I'd probably get too scared. But I do like that. It's an engulfing bar as well. And maybe you want to enter one tick above this bar. But anyway, prices try and make another move up. They go back into this congestive area. Um, and then they start to trend down. And you get a first entry, second entry, no good setup, failed second entry, I should say. And then you just get a lower high right here. It's kind of like a breakout pullback as well, and it's off the trend line. Um, I marked it as aggressive, but and I'm too. I don't know if I wasn't watching this live, so I don't know if I would have the guts or courage to take this. But look, there is room to these lows, and even to these lows. So I don't know. Might take it. I think it's just a failed third entry long though. Then we get an overshoot, goes all the way to the overnight lows, and look how far it is from the EMA. I actually meant to mark this right here as a high or low again, because look how far that is from the EMA, and you would have scalped out pretty quickly there. I wasn't watching this live, unfortunately, but you would have scalped out pretty quickly. Prices come up here. All right, I had a brief interruption. I think I was talking about this lower high. We get this overshoot of this channel. And we get this, or high or low, excuse me, off of the overnight highs, very far from the EMA. So I do like that. And we form some congestion here. You get a breakout, and then you get this lower high. All right, I had another little interruption, but I like this because it's a lower high back into congestion. And look at all these bars that are closing beneath the EMA. So that's another reason I like it. So we get this break out um, beneath the overnight lows, probably trapping a lot of longs, and that gives me reason for when you get this higher low off this trend channel. I think I would probably enter on that. Um, and if you, I doubt. See, the thing is, I'd probably enter on a limit order, and it doesn't look like once it broke higher, it probably didn't come back down here. But that's okay. I do like that trade, especially it looks like it traps these shorts. And then we just work into it's like a spike in channel. We work into this flatter channel, get this congestive area, and a bounce off the EMA. This turned out to be a valid trend channel, but we didn't have it here. I would say this is the confirmation. So let me tell you why I like this. So we get this breakout. So it is a little nerve-wracking thinking, it might go back into congestion, but we get a first entry, failed second entry short, and it's a first entry. Here, it's a first entry here, and then it breaks lower beneath this bar and then comes out the top. So that's also a second entry long. Only reason I marked it as aggressive is because of how far away from the EMA it is, and it looks a little congestive. So I entered this one on a limit order. I took this trade, um, and it turned out to be a pretty good trade. And then we get this break, and I guess it would be one leg, two legs up. Could just be one leg. It looks just like one leg up though. Here we get this is a second entry long, first entry. Same thing as right here, kind of like a repeat pattern. First entry, breaks lower, second entry. So that turns out to be a really good trade. I didn't have the guts to take that one because I was like, well, maybe I was testing my luck here. I don't want to test my luck here, especially after the break. And then we get this move down. This is just a first entry. I don't see how you could enter anything else. Overshoot leads to a break. Bigger move down. I don't think you can enter on this. Looks too congestive. Then we get this move up. We get a failed second entry short. It's a little congestive. That's why I marked it. Especially you got a doji right here. But it is a failed second entry short. And that turns into congestion here. And unfortunately, even after I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I missed this because I walked out of my work area, there was another even better trade right here. Breakout pullback, first entry, failed second entry long, off the EMA, off the trend channel, or off the congestion. I really like that, and you would have gotten a nice move out of that. But anyway, this is just a failed breakout. And I like it just because it's at the top of my range. It's definitely aggressive. It's because it's making a new high. But I like those entries. And yeah, this one, I think this is a red. I think this deserves to be red. It's first entry, second entry. It's not congestive at all. And probably traps longs thinking that we're going back into the range. So that's what I saw for today. Hope everyone had a good day. One thing I'm really trying to, I just forgot today to post some live trade examples because I took, I think, 2 trades today and they were both good trades. So I'm trying to do that. I just keep forgetting, or it's just, I don't get it up in time. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you guys had a great day.